Now that they have nerfed the Janan and its concealment, I'm just waiting for the leg mod to come out with concealment on Janan, just to bring it back.
Oh my god, the
It
leg
does.
mods! I don't want to make that video because oh, we were
I'm
talking
waiting
about
for
the
it.
we were talking about this earlier. Why do the heavy cruisers all have a negative, but almost nothing else has a negative?
Because heavy cruisers are easier to play.
No, I think they hate heavy cruisers. Because why does the Henri have a lighthouse build, or why does the Venezia have a lighthouse build when the Pietro has no negatives?
Okay, but okay, I've thought about this before. What if they
Or
actually
the
made the
Zao, no
lighthouse
negatives.
build? What What if they made the lighthouse build like playable? You know what I mean? Like Ashley
No,
took
like
20-30% off your
Well,
reload.
fly.
I
Oh
would
goodness,
actually
that would
like
be
the whole thing of the health thing on PC. I'd actually like to see the health adjust so you can eventually get down to like a 4 second reload when you're low health. I
oh my
would
goodness. Yeah.
love to see that.
Imagine four
So
second reload on Henri. Holy cow.
fly. The reason why you see these certain builds come out because you get Zao and you get Petra who do not get negatives. Who are the ships who are really struggling without their leg mods? Zao and Petra. So they add the leg mods to fix the problems. Venezia is unheard of most of the time, but you don't hear people saying, "Oh, Venezia is garbage." No one talks about it. But Zao and Petra, everybody says they're trash.
Yeah, I don't.
Same thing with Goliath.
I just
Goliath has not gotten a
either you
leg
make
mod
all
yet.
leg mods a buff or none of the leg mods. Like you got buff everything. Why give them a negative? Like the
Well,
Venezia should literally just have the turn time because it already loses the concealment in that situation. Like it already has a
so
negative.
now that Slava is out and is doing what Slava does best, can you talk to Wargaming and ask them to move the Yamato leg mod to second slot?
I'd actually just say it just needs to not have the turret minus.
Could you imagine 17% dispersion though?
I'd love it.
Take the negative. Take the negative.
No,
Put the negative on there. And
Alistair,
give it
Alistair, we
dispersion.
are cruiser players. What are you talking about?
No, he's a
That is
heavy
the
cruiser
worst
player. He's a
thing.
heavy cruiser player. We're
I know
we're
it's
light
worse
cruiser
for him.
players.
It's worse for him. It is worse for him than it is us.
Hey, somehow
Dude,
Kremlin
I'm
works for
playing
me. Okay,
Slava
I don't get that
every
one
single
either.
game. Where is the free-to-play Slava for the players out there? Like, I'm being honest, man. Like, basically, whales get
Osmo?
freaking, they get free 100.
No, it's not really. No.
I'm talking about battleships here, man. Look at the best sniper battleship, which is typically Yamato for tech lines, and then you have Slava. I'm sitting here like in competitive. I'm sitting here broadside to a fucking Yamato and Petro, and I'm
Not
eating
fair.
salvo for Yamato. And then I nose into the Slava at 13 kilometers, and this dude hits me for 15,000 damage through my nose. And it's like, dude, these poor free-to-play players are getting screwed over if they don't wail for Slava.
See, and that's where I sit on the leg mods. I'm like, if some leg mods are going to give no buffs, then all leg mods should give no buffs or no nerfs. I mean, that's what I said. Sorry. If they should all give just straight up buffs if they're going to play it like this and they're going to fix ships with leg mods. I'm sorry, then
Yeah.
all of them should do it. Then the Henri should just be, maybe a second slot reload. Maybe you just do the same thing. You just move it to the second slot, and now all of a sudden, do you want to run reload Henri, or do you want to run something that actually is minorly good at moving
I
forward at a
really
faster
think it would make
rate?
this game so much more fun if they redid the equipment and redid the commanders to more like PC, where you could say, okay, well, I want to go full detection. No, I want to go full DPM. Imagine full DPM on Henry, where you're running like 7-8 second reload, and then like you just lighthouse.
I just want the
That
Henri to have that one ability. Just want to have that commander
Something I
ability.
did mention a while ago was, could you imagine they redo the equipment? I think I told Matt about this. And they put it instead of 3 slots, they put it in 4 and put the lesser used stuff in the 4th slot. I mean, you have concealment. What's the typical build you run? You run acceleration or steering. You run concealment or steering, and then you run turret traverse, reload, or dispersion.
And I have a feeling reload would be taking the most.
Yeah.
So why would you not make a 4th slot and put the stuff like torpedo damage reduction in there? At least put some extra stuff in there just to have it.
And
just
that would help so many more battleships out because of how fire oriented some of these ships are. Like a lot of these
PC of 6. PC is 6
6
slots. So
PC does have 6 slots. I'm talking about in 4 in here though.
I personally would love to have leg mods as their own, and then have them be more augments. But that's me.
Oh yeah,
I want them to physically change the ship up.
That would
I want
make
I want them to change the ship fundamentally, like literally go, hey, by the way, we're gonna take your on rate. It now loses all of its speed, but now it gets like plus 3% more fire chance. It gets like just this. It becomes now this more fire starting long range ship that just plays completely different. Rather have an augment system.
There's so many more options because then you could make it more AP oriented or more this or more that. Imagine like speed build, like an actual speed build where you're running like 55, 60 knots around with the Henry.
I wanted to have a Worcester that has lower shell arc and like that, but you lose your radar or something like that, where it's like, oh, cool, now you turn into a light cruiser that now has a shitload of firepower and a great arc. You just don't have that support as much. You know, play around with it. The augment mod I think is great. Yeah, this almost turned into a whole nother video.
Yeah.
Just add it on. Just make a new one. We'll just go right and do it from here. The leg mod discussion. The podcast.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
The leg mod cast, dude.
The leg mod. Should I quickly make all the leg mods into a...
We don't need it. We got the cruiser maker right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Quickly do it. Quickly.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, do we
like
feel
we have the ships, right? Because we could just put it on the ships. We don't need to have the like yeah, I have all the ships done for tier 10. Okay, let's wrap up this one. We're gonna cut to this one. We're gonna cut. Okay, we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna end it, and then we're gonna move on to a leg mod discussion. If you guys are up for it.
Okay.
Absolutely. So Sly, you're just gonna cut out. We're gonna cut the last Wooster conversation or the last Zao conversation. Go to the outro here, and then just cut the other leg mod discussion into the new video.
No. I'm gonna do this. Okay, everyone. We actually got massively sidetracked. We got way off course on that one from the Zao, but this is our tier maker for the tier 10 cruisers here. Let us know in your comments or in the comment section down below what your thoughts are on this. Where would you put yours? Where wouldn't they? The link, of course, will be in the description there right for you, so you can do your own tier maker and compare where you would put which cruisers and what. Yeah, we're totally going to go over and do a tangential conversation right now because that was phenomenal, and we need to do that right now. But hopefully y'all enjoy that and actually accidental extra tier maker. We're just gonna do it. So it's good for everyone watching. It's good for the players. Thank you, Matt and Alistair, for joining me for the tier 10 cruisers, and we're gonna go do another one. All right.
All right, sounds good.
See you guys.
Yeah. See you, everyone. Have a good one. Peace.